Prediction, they come and go. They come and go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon.
Hello, chess families.
And go. You come and go. Nothing can believe my dreams. Red, gold, and green. Oh, a 2100. Here we go, guys. Back rank checkmate. And another back rank checkmate over here in A8. This one's checkmate 1, 2, 3. This one right here, H7, Deadly Kiss checkmate. Why not? Another Deadly Kiss checkmate over here. What's this one? Just checkmate in 1, 2. Another back rank. 93 checkmates here. Nice little pattern to memorize. Morphe's mate right here. F7, Deadly Kiss checkmate. What's this one right here? F2 check, knight check, and then queen checkmates. Knight F6 is a checkmate in 1, suffocation checkmate. Queen takes F7 check, and then back rank over there. Chameleon. Okay, checkmate 1, 2, 3. Because the bishop blocks, but we'll just take it. This is don't move the F pawn. Check, takes, and takes. This one right here, Ice Skater checkmate, check, check, and then mate. The queen was defending the rook there. Here we have Bowden's checkmate pattern, bishop to A6. I don't see why we don't take. We can run the king over and hopefully escape all these checks, which I know we will. Just a free rookaroonie right here. Knight takes here, bishop takes and check, and then we'll take this rookaroonie. Unprotected bishop, so it's check and then takes. This one over here, I guess it's bishop takes here. I don't see why not. This one right here, rook over, because the knight c3 check because of the pin on this guy. This one over here, what is this one? Typically it would be, well, I don't know. Is it just knight c5 here? We've come to our, oh, you know what? It's bishop b5. Very nice. This wins at least a piece here, because when the queen goes there, it's knight c3, and we fork and win a piece. This one has to be done just right. Check, check, bishop check, and then we take, guys. Protected bishop, so this one's simple. Check and takes. This one right here. What is this one? Just a free piece? I don't think so, right? That's not what they want from me. If rook takes, they take here. I kind of want to play queen f3, but I don't think that's strong enough. Oh, knight e5 here. No? Okay. This one right here, checkmate 1, 2, 3. That's part of the patterns memorized. Here, unprotected rook, so it's check, check, and then takes. This one right here, bishop f3. I don't see a good way for them to stop checkmate. Back rank checkmate, right? Just right here, 1, 2, 3. And here, check, and then mate with the pawn. This one right here is knight check, and then we just take the knight here on f6, just removing the, just getting the clearance in there. Rook check here is really cool. It's about the unprotected rook there on h8. Check, and then take. And then here, just bringing the queen in, so check, check, and again, another mate. This one right here, it looks like, what is this one? Knight takes here, and then knight takes here. Is that the idea? It's something about this. Oh, it's pawn to c5 here. Very nice. Very good. Hey, Buzz, how's it going? Pause. I did not mean to say that. What? How's it going? Good morning. Good morning. Another beautiful day here in paradise. Just playing chess over here. Not too bad. We did play a 2100, so not so bad at all. Let's see here. What elo do you have to get to beat chess? What does that mean? What elo do you have to get to beat chess? I don't know. Is that because of my name, Complete Chess? Is that why you're asking that question? What app is this? We're on chess.com, my friend. Chess.com. Let's go and do one more, and then we'll jump into the arena. We might be able to play a thematic tournament. If not, of course, I'll just do my 3-minute. What are you talking about, Floor I must have filtered my first comment. Good morning, though. Oh, yes, I didn't see that. Yeah, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. One for another time, fun time of chess. Yes, okay, cool. I thought that's what you meant, but I wasn't too sure. You have to read everything in the right context. I don't know, dude. There's no way to complete chess. That's the money grab right there. You'll never be it. So you always get chess lessons. Rook to d2, checkmate right there. Back rank over here, playing at 1700 this time. Hopefully I can prove my rating. Queen to d8 is a back rank checkmate. Good morning, good morning. Queen takes on f7 is a deadly kiss over here. Back rank mate over here, 1-2. This one, f7 is a deadly kiss, checkmate. F2 is a deadly kiss, checkmate. Queen check, and then we deadly kiss, checkmate again. Also known, I think it's bishop takes h3. Or just pawn takes here. Pawn takes here, loses the queen. So, I don't know. What is this one? Pawn just takes here. No, I guess not. Maybe it was bishop takes h3. All right, 93 double check there, wins a piece. And here, which way do I take back? Oh, you have to take back with the rook here because you have to keep protecting your knight. Don't move the f-pawn. Check, and then takes. Uh-oh. A little bit of lag here, I guess. We will wait. Yes, exactly. Yeah. If you ever want to make money, don't teach chess, guys. Here we go. Queen h4 is a checkmate pattern. Queen to d8, checkmate. Remove the defender, then we can take. So let's take this free knight over here. Black to move, get the pawn across the board. So is the white's pawns are going this way? Perfect. Okay, so it's check here and then rook over here. We're going to block the rook and then we'll do it. Queen takes free rook right here. Why not? Free rook again. Why not? This one right here. What is this one? Just a free rook. Okay. What's this one? Free queen. Oh my gosh. Bishop takes here. I think so. The idea is the unprotected knight, so you check and then you take. This one right here, knight takes f7, looks really good to me because it attacks the queen, so we take this and check. And then queen takes g2 here. Unprotected knight, unprotected rook. Queen just takes. What's this one? Bishop check doesn't do anything. The bishop's unprotected here. Knight to e4, very nice move because a check here, and that bishop was guarding. That's why when taking, it was lost. So we take here and check first. No, we take on c3 first, guys. Then we take and check because then the piece would have been hanging. Here, simple chess. Bishop takes here, check. Rook takes and check. And oh, I guess it was bishop takes there. Dang it. Here, this is really cool. Rook c8. Oh, okay. King just takes here, but then at the end, check and then takes. What's this one? Just winning a piece here. Knight takes. No! No! Oh, good. They lost. They lost. Okay. Hey, random music. How's it going? Oh, my little girl. Okay. Go lay down. Go lay down. We'll play in a little bit. What type of mug? The mug for today, guys, is I'm already in Halloween season, so I bought 7 new mugs. Most of them are autumn-based and also, obviously, Halloween-based. So that's the mug for today, and obviously I'm keeping Art around because he keeps me good. So remember, coffee, water, repeat. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into a arena, and let's see what we're playing. It might be a thematic. It might be a regular one. Let's see what it is for today. Oh, it's a Stafford Gambit. It just started. We got to do that, guys. 1 hour of Stafford Gambit going white and black. Oh, yes, sorry. Whenever we're doing that part, it is a little bit cut up. But when we play our chess games, it should not matter. I'll go ahead and try to fix that for you another time, though. Cool mugs. Yes, remember, I got all those mugs in the back. All those mugs. You know, I'm proud about my my Ferrari, but you know what I'm really proud of? My book collection, because it's knowledge, bro. Knowledge. Okay, I don't know how to play Stafford, guys. I kind of want to just play d4 here. Is it white to move? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go and play knight takes, because I do know the white side as far as not losing against it. I say that, but I'm probably going to get trashed one game, because there's going to be theory I don't know. So d takes c6 here already. I typically play knight c3 here. The idea is simple. Protect the pawn. And then I think they typically go bishop c5. So the main threat here is knight g4 and then also taking here. So I think I just played bishop e2, right? If I play d3, then they have knight to g4. So I think we play bishop e2 here. And I guess they could play queen to d4 here. I messed things up already. Okay, let's go in and castle. Taking on e4 would be amazing to us because if they do, well, then we just take... Okay, perfect. We're okay now, guys. Knight takes here. We lost our pawn, but they're going to be a little bit behind here. Bishop f3, rook to e1. I would have been more afraid with the h5 idea. Yeah, h5 would have been terrible for me. Let's go g3 here. Just kicking the queen. And I want to play pawn to d4 here. This is the real idea. Rook e1 check is going to be coming. And then maybe pawn to d5 here next. Okay, rook checks here. I'm expecting bishop e6, d5, pin it, and win it, my friends. Bishop takes d5 is a move. I'm going to go ahead and play queen takes because it just develops. And we're threatening to take here. Remember, they can't take because of the pin. And then I think we should just go pawn grabbing here. Not really how I like to play chess, but yeah, if I don't do this, I think it's going to be kind of an equal looking game here. And well, I don't like equality. You heard it here, guys. I don't like equality. Good evening over there in the Philippines. Let's go queen takes a7, just free poon, right? All right, let's go ahead and take. And then we'll have to figure... I'm probably going to bring the bishop back to g2. So a nice attack here against my bishop and also over here. Again, no piece left behind. Let's play bishop e4 here. Because I don't want this pawn to fall. We get a free tempo on the queen. I need to figure out this kind of stuff. Queen e5 is a good way to blunder. Bishop takes on h7 check. Yes, I am a little fast. I've been practicing chess for a little bit. Don't threaten me with a good time is my saying, guys. Queen trades here. I'm up an extra pawn. Why wouldn't I want to trade? Okay, bishop goes to c5 here. Let's go b3 and the idea of c4. Let's do that. Ah, thank you so much. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? I always want to call you ASS, but I have to stop myself every time and not say that. Okay, b3, bishop b2. Let's just play that. Let's just play b3. If I could play c4, that would be really nice. Maybe I'm supposed to actually play a4 here. Bishop h3 is not an important square. Bishop e3, the more trades, the better. I want to push the queen side pawns here up, so this is perfect for me. Perfect. Rook takes here. Remember, don't trade when you're down in material. Thank you so much for the gift over there. Oh, hello. And is it pronounced Tunisia? I know I've heard about you guys. Remember, I'm a dumb American that doesn't know as much as I should when it comes to, what's it called? The globe? The map of the world? Rook e2. Remember, simple chess here, guys. We don't want to allow the rook to get to d2 as the rook will become active. And I'll probably play pawn f3 here, too. Why f3, you ask? Well, it's as simple as there was back rank checkmates here, so we simply stop them. f3 also is maybe threatening g4 to keep this bishop trapped. They can do this check. We'll go ahead and run with our king. This is what you have to be careful about. By the way, amazing 600 here. They're doing really good. They're doing really good game here of chess. Okay, pawn up there. Let's go ahead and play pawn a5. Yeah, we can do a5 here. Remember, guys, all we have to do now is push our passed pawns. b4 here. This is perfect. And this is what I was talking about earlier. When they're doing these checks, they're just checking here, but they're actually helping my king to go help escort the pawn across the board. So this is good. Who trying to go half on a pizza? That's one thing to do here. Let's go ahead and play rook to d2 here. Or rook f2. Let's go rook to d2. Remember, rooks like open files here, and my rook wants to get over here too. Again, this is just helping me out. My king was wanting to go here anyways. Now I have rook to d7 here, and f7 and c7 are going to be weaknesses. Do I play here rook d7 right away? I think so. I think this is good enough. Rook to d7, already threatening bishop d5 here. c7 is really weak, and if I had a choice, I would like this pawn more. Rook takes here. Why? Because now I have 3 passed pawns here. c4, simple chess here. All I'm doing is getting ready to push my pawns forward and forward. The next move is bishop to d5 here. Maybe they were thinking about playing rook c1, but now their f7 pawn is now lost. And we're just going to get too many passed pawns here. This guy is playing like a master. I think he's cheating. I think that this is a very decent 600. I'll give you that. Let's go rook takes on f7 here, check, and then I'll take on c4 here next. You remember me? Hikaru, you're playing good. Thank you, Christian. Hey, how's it going? Amin, how's it going? Bishop takes on c4. And almost a checkmate idea here. I want to play rook takes, but the king goes back here. You know what? We'll go h4 check here and see if we can hunt them down. King h5 is best. Yes, okay. It's best so I can checkmate. All right, guys, we got our first game done of what is called the Stafford Gambit. Remember, we're going to be playing the white and the black side of this. Hopefully, I can not embarrass myself too much. Yeah, I'm just playing in the arena tournament, so all ratings. I typically only play in arenas, so I play against anybody and everybody. If you want a chance to play me, you're more than welcome to jump into this tournament. How's it going, Marcus Aurelius? Pushing P? You know me. I be pushing the P. What books do you have behind you? Oh, those are all chess books. Okay, here we go. D takes c6 here. D3. Bishop c5 here. I'm pretty sure is the move. And again, one of the first ideas is to play knight to g4. Bishop e2. Pawn to h5 here. This is important. This is actually the refutation line. Knight to g4 here, attacking on f2. They play here, and here's the craziness, guys. I believe, do we go queen h4 here? Queen to h4, g3, queen h3. I forget the line. I play against people that play this all the time, though. I want to say, you know what? I'll play bishop b6 here, and we'll see what happens. Again, castling kingside is probably not going to be the best for them. This is actually the refutation line that I like to play myself. But where did I mess up my line then? Oh, I messed it up because I played knight c3 first. I'm just supposed to play d3 and then bishop e2. It's amazing how these move orders really, really matter, guys. All you have to do is go into the tournaments and look up tournaments. It's the only one that says Stafford Gambit. It's 1 hour long. It's a thematic chess tournament. All right, Queen's Gambit. We're playing a thematic tournament right now. Let's go to play queen to h4, threatening checkmate over here. They typically play pawn to g3. And then I think after g3, I bring the queen back to f6 here. A lot of times in these kind of games, you're just making threats the whole time, and you just have a decent, what's it called? You just have a decent position because of it. I didn't want to go queen h3 here. It doesn't look like it's very good for me. Hopefully they blunder with like this pawn e5 move. Okay, never mind. Here we go, bishop e6 here. Not a bad move. Yeah, bishop e6, the idea is to castle queenside. The typical move here is queen, bishop g5 here. This is actually what we want, though. We want to play queen takes on e4 and play pawn f6 here. If we had castle before anyways, they would have won our rook there. Thank you so much for the follow, Gris and Simon. What was that about? My dog's got the zoomies. So here, not a bad move. They defend the pawn and also threatened over here. Let's play f6 here and get ready to castle. Okay, we're getting our compensation, which is nice. We're getting compensated for this. Queen's Gambit, yeah. Thank you for the follow, or sharing the live, Lel, and for the follow, Kua and Reese. I feel like I'm always saying Reese over here. Hey, Tabby, how's it going? How is it going? Say love, love's gonna get you down. Already, queen f7 is an easy move. Let me just castle real quick and get my king to safety. If they do play, what will they play here? e5 here? I don't think that's... I don't have to worry about that as much. I'll just play the queen back to f7. And this is what I'm just saying. You just get an enduring advantage. I'm mad at you, Eric Rosen. I'm mad at you. Why? You made this opening so good. It's so annoying. I hate playing against it. Not a bad idea here. Queen to c2. Getting ready to castle queenside. Let's go to play queen f7 with the idea of g5. And just trying to harass them. You can obviously see going kingside probably is not going to be the best here, as we're going to be pushing over there on the kingside. Thank you for the follow, Elza. Thank you. All right, g5 is our idea, and maybe h4. Again, we just have to keep threatening stuff. By the way, if they castle here... Oh, they just blundered here with g5, right? Yeah, g5 is just a forkaroonie. And now we're just winning a piece here. Yeah, if they had just castled, guys, bishop takes on a2 is not a bad idea. Winning a pawn, and maybe bishop to b3 can get played there next. Thank you. Where's the link? You have to go to the chess.com. I don't support the link because the tournaments are always changing, and I don't look them up beforehand. I just look them up while I'm playing. Bishop takes on c7 here. I think this looks better. Bishop takes on c7 here. I'm curious if they're going to play the knight to f5 here, which is not correct. Because we'll be able to take and then add the rook in here for check. They're going to have problems castling. Thank you for the follow. Clara. All right, knight to f3 gets played. And bishop c4 I kind of like. You know what? Let's just keep it simple and play king b8 here. I'm not sure if they're going to castle queenside or kingside. Yeah, I don't know what's going to go on here. Okay, so they played b3. They saw my idea. They didn't like it. Let's see here. Let's play h4 and just keep trying to harass them. Pawn takes on g3 is a move. And maybe queen to g3 here next. Or queen to g7 or queen a3 here with queen a7 check idea. Yeah, the opening of the file, as you probably can guess, is good for me. Let's go queen e7 here. This defends on g7, but also is threatening queen e3 checks here too. Don't trade right away, guys. This only gives them the open file here. I got my mindset on you. King over to b1. It's almost like they can hear what I'm thinking, guys. Let's play bishop to c8 here. Just bringing the bishop back. And, well, these bishops look good. We're going to go ahead and challenge him to see what's going on. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I actually go live every day around this time. So if you want to catch me, this is when you can catch me, man. You have a fork. I can tell you watch a lot of Chess with the King. I don't. Why do you say that? The only time I watch Chess with the King is when he publishes the games he beats me. Catch me outside. How about that? So knight 2 h2 is already bad. First off, remember I said don't trade the rooks? Now I just have the open file. Rook over here to h2, putting pressure on the poon. There we go. How long have you been playing chess? About 19 years already. Oh, well, we do talk about things very similar because that's how a chess player thinks. It's not like it's a trick or anything. Here, knight to e3 forks the queen and the rook here. Unless they want to give me the queen here. Remember, this is a pin. No, that's just how we do it. That's why a lot of people say I sound like, what's it called? Nakamura. This is just how a chess player thinks. All we're doing is calculating out loud. Trust me, all the other chess players that you see do this, but they do it on the inside because it's a little bit easier for them, and they're not making content like me and Akeem are, or Nakamura. So, yeah. There's, I mean, I think we talk very differently in the game. He's a lot more, I'm more calculation-based. I'm definitely in between Nakamura and Akeem. Akeem is a little bit more spirited in his talk. Less calculations, a lot more fun sayings, right? Me, I'm more calculation-based, but nothing compared to Naka because Naka's like, you know, on another level of chess. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep pushing for our Stafford Gambit for the white and the black side. I got my correct move order now. No, well, you know what? Maybe it is. No, you know what? No, it's probably not how long I've been playing chess. It's what can I do to get better. That's probably the most I get for these questions. Okay, we're going to take on c6, and now we're going to play it right, guys. d3 first move. Do not play knight to c3. You know what? They sacrifice the queen! I have no idea what was going on with this guy. No idea. Hey, how's it going, Falcon? Thank you for the follow. Are you the streamer, Falcon, or are you just a regular muggle, Falcon? Here we go. Pawn to d3. I love how you analyze your games, just superb. Well, thank you so much. I try my best. Oh, my gosh. I guess one mouse slip deserves another. I meant to play king takes, and I play king up here. Well, whatever. Whatever. Game on. We weren't you talking as usual in recent tech talks. Yes. Guys, I'm so sorry, but for the next 2 weeks of my what's it called? For the next 2 weeks for my clips, I was lagging so hard and I lost so many games that I got really upset. And what do I do when I get really upset? I had to concentrate. And because I was concentrating, I didn't have time to actually give the analysis for each game. So that's why I'm quiet. That's why I'm quiet in these recent TikToks. Rook takes on f7 here. Free poon. Taking on g7. Doing over here. Look, I can play h3. Ooh, h3 is a good way to attack the bishop. Just kidding. That would be Morphe's mate right here, guys. Let's go to play bishop to d2 here. Get a collab with I would love that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know anybody in his circle right now. So I need to, I don't know, see about that. I don't know what's going on with this guy. This guy from India is not having a good day. Not at all. But he doesn't want to resign either, so that's fun. Looking like a little kid. All right, now we're threatening checkmate here on f8. Perfect. There we go. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. Do you play video games? The only time I would play video games if I was streaming it. I tried to do it. I was thinking about trying to do one for Halloween time. As you guys probably don't know, I love Halloween. So I was thinking about trying to do a scary game during that time. It's not anything crazy, but just like a scary, fun game to play. You asked him already? Yeah, see if he's interested. I'd love. I mean, we could do a match. We could do the podcast. I'd be very happy just getting a lesson with him in the Stafford, and I'll pay him. Tell him I'll pay him for the lesson too. The guy was thoroughly disappointed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that guy. I've improved a lot from your videos, to be honest. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. It really does warm my heart that you're becoming a stronger chess player. It really does. I'm a chess coach full time, so when people tell me they're getting better, that makes my life worth it. It's my goal. All right, here we go. Knight takes on c6, and again, pawn to d3 here. This is going to be our move order. We defend the pawn. Defend the pawn. This is definitely not the right way to play. They're not playing theory. If they're not going to play theory, let's play... Do we play e5 here first or d4? Let's try e5 here. Kick the knight. Here we go. Don't celebrate Halloween, but it would be interesting to play the Halloween. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I celebrate Halloween, guys. I celebrate it, and I have a great time. I do little parties. I have a fun time with Halloween. Yeah, they just gave up a free piece here. Bishop e2. Let's get ready to castle over here. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Knight e4 here next. Maybe bishop e3. Yeah, let's go bishop e3 with a free tempi. You will, Mr. Library. You will win, Mr. Library. I don't know, dude. He's an IM, guys, and I am only a NM. So he is a very strong player. I don't know if I've played him before, but he's thoroughly outplayed me, and it was bullet games. So yeah, it was interesting. Pawn to c3 here. This is just a forkaroonie, right? We just win a full piece. Why don't you celebrate Halloween? Yeah, I'm curious. Why don't you celebrate Halloween? What's wrong with Halloween? It's so much fun. They sacrifice the queen. IM stands for Ein. He is an Ein. Let's go ahead and play rook to e1. Remember, even though we're up material, we just keep bringing out our pieces. Never mind, they resign. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you for the follow, Sweet Potato and JB. Thank you for the follow. Is National Master like an official title? It is. It is. It's an official title in the United States Chess Federation. It's where these men and women sat around and came up with rules for chess. So that's what I am. I'm an official cheese master. All right, here we go, guys. Knight takes c6 here, I guess. And then d takes. Whoa. I guess knight takes on e4 is the move. I think you're alone now. I'm going to go ahead and play knight takes e4 because I don't know why I shouldn't play this move. d5 here next. And then we have knight takes d4 here. Knight takes, pawn takes. Pawn to f3. I guess this is why you're not supposed to play this move. Okay, I have queen h4 check here. I have bishop b4 check here. And bishop d6. Let's go ahead and play bishop to d6 here, guys. Is this the move? Yes, bishop to d6 here. And then we'll go queen h4 check, hoping for g3. But they can play that move. Oh, perfect. Well, even though I learned I'm not supposed to take that pawn right away, we did win the queen here with bishop to g4. There we go. Uh-oh. Sorry, Sam. I'm going to have to block you now. It was nice knowing you, Sam. It was nice to know you. Sorry, Sam. All right, bishop takes in check now, and then we're going to go ahead and castle. King side, safeties. You're not funny, bro. I agree. I don't think I'm very funny. Pawn takes d5. Here we go. What did he say? What did Sam do? I don't know. He was just spamming the chat with, like, I don't know. What did he was just playing. He just kept saying something. Bishop f4 here, threatening checkmate. No, I didn't even block him. I just muted him for the rest of the thing. If he keeps annoying us, then I will. Oh, you're talking about Sam. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't know. He just put on there, you sacrifice the rook for like, I don't know, 100 times. So, we don't need that in our chat. Yeah, he just kept saying that. You just spam the chat. Don't spam the chat, guys, or I will mute you. Oh, Witty Alien is my favorite chess content creator. I'm going to be doing this Sunday Simon Plays Chess, so I'm very excited about that, though. He's my favorite funny content chess creator. Remember, d takes c6, guys. Let's see if we get the main line this time. Okay, they played bishop b4. I mean, knight c3, which is wrong, right? Now we play bishop c5, and f2 is going to be really hard to defend. What's that mug? I've already gotten to Halloween time, so we got this guy over here. They've already seen that this is a threat. So I think we just play queen to d4. Threatening on f2 check, and then we'll have castles here. Or maybe, dang it, there's really no good square for the bishop to move to, is there? Oh, you know what? Maybe this is an okay move. Oh, queen f3. Wow, why did I miss such a simple move? I was thinking about castling. d3 gets played. Bishop b4. I want to castle queenside here. So let's go bishop e6 here. Oh, I try. You should watch this guy, Jesse James. He's one of the best. Oh, man, I've never heard of this guy. I've never heard of him. Bishop d3. Although it's a decent move, it's really weird square for the bishop. Let's go ahead and castle here. And then now, we have a lot of cool ideas. h5 is one if we want to play like knight to g4 for a sacrifice. Knight d7 is a good move. Actually, let's go ahead and do that one. Let's do h5 here, and let's just go for the goal. I typically do not play viewers, no. Bishop g4 is a good move. Knight to g4 is a good move. Actually, I will go knight to g4 here if given the opportunity. Okay, so they're attacking my queen. Let's go and play queen to d7 here. And bishop takes h3 ideas are in there. Knight to g4 ideas. Bishop g4 is good. They're threatening there. Bishop g4? Or knight to g4? I feel like it might be better with the bishop here, only because it opens up for the queen a little bit more. With that being said, let's go ahead and play knight to g4 here. This actually comes with a threat of knight to e5 here to win a pawn. Okay, so they played there. Let's go ahead and play bishop to d6 now, threatening h2. Knight to h2 is also strong, and knight to e5 here. So they have to do something about this. Yes, yes. I had to stop. I had to stop playing the viewers. I didn't like it. It took forever to look people's names up, and then you get some smurfs, or you get like these cheaters on here just like trying to troll me. So I had to take it out of there. Okay, so this is interesting. Do I play g5 now? Knight e5 is also a good move here too. But I want to play g5 here. Knight takes, pawn takes. Oh, that's just as good. Maybe even better. Maybe even better. Pawn to g5. Knight takes, queen takes here. Oh, wait a second. I have to play pawn takes here. For some reason, I thought I could play queen takes, but pawn takes here is better. We're still throwing knight h2. If they take now, I'll probably have checkmating ideas. So now I have knight to h2 here. Do I want to play that, though? If I play knight to h2, they'll have like queen f6 here. Let's play rook to f8 here real quick. And then knight to h2 probably next here. Queen b3 threatening over here. A good move. Let's go ahead and play king to b8. Yes, king b8. The queen's going to slide over to h7 here for back rank. I mean for the checkmates. So queen h7 here. Also a little pressure on e4. If they take there, pawn takes, they'll probably get checkmated along the h file. So we probably won't see that. And they're doing a good job. They're not letting me have fun, which is one of the rules. Don't let your opponent have fun. I guess I'm just going to take here on e4, because why not? She'll chew you up. Okay, queen takes on e4 here. Queen takes d4. Queen takes on e6. Almost a little threat here. Bishop h2 here too. Oh, interesting. They took there, huh? Man, I cannot tell what this guy's going to do next, man. Every move is more interesting than last. Knight to h2 here. Bishop to h2 check. And then bishop f4. Let's try that out. Bishop check there. Now there's like knight takes on f2 check ideas. And then maybe bishop f4 here. Okay, bishop f4. I would like to play queen takes on f4 here. Knight takes f2 check ideas are in the air. Obviously, I'm attacking the bishop here too. Funny enough, I think it might be best that they don't trade that off. Thank you, Mech Time. I love it too. I love my chess library. Only chess books down there. Here we go. Bishop to d6. Okay. Actually, queen to g6 here I think I'll play instead. Bishop h4. Opponent's playing very well for a 1300, man. Very, very well. Taking here would not be a good idea. Holy blunder. I come from a land down blunder. If you do want to play with me, I just charge a membership. And most people don't want to pay the membership, so that's perfect. Because I really don't like to... I don't like to play you guys. Sorry. I don't like to do that. Bishop back to d6 here. Moving the bishop to a safe square. Now knight f2 ideas are going to be in the air. Queen d3. Our opponent's looking for trades here, of course. Let's go queen to g7 here. Obviously, we don't want trades right now. Again, they can't really take here because a pawn takes here. Opening up the h-file would not be a good idea for them. The bishop will be hanging. I gotta watch the time here. Oof, another good move. What can we play here to try to make some threats? Knight takes f2, knight to f6 here. I guess I'm just gonna play knight to f6 here. And then I'm assuming c5 will get played, bishop to e7. Or maybe they'll just trade everything off. I'm not too sure. Let's see what happens, guys. c5, maybe bishop f4, bishop to g5 here. About 19 years been playing chess for. Yep, perfect. Bishop to f4. Bishop to g5 maybe in the future. One of the ideas is maybe we can get the knight to d5 here. Oh, man. Is forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. I'm going to probably play a6 in the future here, just to stop any back rank checkmating ideas. Let's see what happens. Hey, how's it going, OnlyFons? Thank you for the follow. Low key over here. Thank you for the follow. He's low key, guys. Yeah, I wonder what he's thinking here. I guess there's no obvious moves to make progress with. Oh, he was going to just trade off here. Let's go ahead and play queen takes here. Rook there. Queen to g5 or something. I'm going to play a6 here. Again, I don't want any back rank checkmates to sneak up on me for no good reason. Body wants to rule the world. D5. Pawn takes over here. This might be beneficial to me. I have c6 now, and my bishop wants to slide back here, guys, so that I could get the queen in front of the bishop to make a checkmating idea. I don't think I'll win with the checkmate, but it will not be bad for us either because, let's see, queen h4 here is a move. Queen g5. Let's do queen to g5 here. Attacking the bishop. Bishop back to c7 now. And now the new threat is queen f4. And now we have rook takes on f3 ideas. I'm going to assume he's going to be looking for some more trading moves. So I'm going to expect queen e3, rook to g6. Okay, queen to f4 here. Perfect timing. And he's in trouble now. The problem with this move is it threatens checkmate. The obvious move g3 now loses a piece, guys. And if rook to g3, then we have h4, pin it and win it. The rook will be lost here too. Yes. Yeah, we got a little bit of time pressure here. He was playing very, very solid. Yeah, no. Hikaru is my Japanese brother. I'm his Mexican brother. So yeah, we're related. Yep, queen takes on f3, and now we'll just go into this should be an easy endgame. These pawns are all on dark squares here, and yeah, we're just gonna be able to take some free poons. Past poons must be pushed. h4 maybe is an idea. Yeah, he is definitely playing better than a 1300. I had to find some good moves. But sometimes maybe people just play better because of their, what's it called? Oh, look at this guy. Watch out. He doesn't want to give me the free poons. Let's go bishop e5. Rook to d7. Rook there. Bishop c3. We'll just play bishop back to c7 here. I'm not the one who's in a rush here. He has 2 seconds left. I can play nice and simple chess here. And then we'll play rook over to f8. We're hoping that he plays rook to e7 here, because then we just take on b4 there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that was a very interesting game there. Very interesting game. They play better because of the chess engine. It's possible. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely not going to accuse him of cheating. All right. First move, d takes on c6. Pawn to f3. Is this wrong, guys? Knight takes e4. Pawn takes on e4. Queen h4 check. Queen takes on e4. It doesn't work here. Let's go bishop c5 here. Castles here. With knight takes e4 idea. Does knight takes on e4 here work? It looks speculative. It looks wrong. Let's do it. This one's hanging. This one's hanging. Let's have some fun. You will lose, Mr. Library. I think someone's channeling the chess with Akeem. So here we go, queen h4 check, guys. And if they play g3 here, then we have queen takes on e4 check, winning the rook. And also opening up the king. Queen takes over here. Pawn takes here, and we'll probably win with our development. Rook, bishop h3 here, pinning And we also threaten rook e8 here. Again, very common stuff here when you're playing with the Stafford. All right, rook over here. Already threatening rook takes on e3. 1, 2. Ugh, a nice move there too. Unfortunately, this does stop my main threat. I guess we'll take here on f1. Queen takes is wrong. Knight takes will have to be played. Queen to d5. This at least stops him from castling. And we'll just double the rooks here. We got a decent pin here. Although the knight's doing a good job defending. No, that definitely happens too, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get the vibe that he was cheating. Oh, here I just have queen takes c5 here. I didn't get the vibe that he was cheating there. And usually you can kind of tell because of the systematic. Queen takes c5 because of the pin. Castle's queenside now. We've got enough pawns here for us to be happy with. Let's go and play queen a5, a little pressure on the pawn. And then here, h6. g6. I'm going to play h6 here. This does allow sacrifices, but the problem if I play g6 is bishop to d4 can get played, and those are no buenos. No buenos. Yeah, h6 here. Let's do it. Again, they can sacrifice, but I think my queen and my rook are close enough to where this doesn't really matter. I have to stop the back range checkmates. There is some lag time. I tried different connection, but the problem persists. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, random. Thank you for the follow, G and bio. Definitely, I've experienced this firsthand, to be honest. I've gotten a few draws. Yeah, no, I mean, everyone plays good games. Like I said, there was nothing about that guy that gave me the cheating vibe or smurfing vibe. You know, if he was like, he was up on time, but toward the end, he started to get lower on time, and that's because of the thinking. You know what I mean? And none of the moves there seemed like overly powerful that, you know, if you're practicing chess, you couldn't figure out. Let's double the rooks here. Knight c4 is what I'm expecting next. I would love to play g5 here to trap the bishop, but it makes my king weak, and also knight c4, like I said, gets a free tempo and lets the bishop run away here too. Oh, knight c2 gets played. Makes sense. Logical. Logical. Let's go ahead and play... Oh, is it just rook e2 here? Rook e2. No, let's go queen f5 here first. And then maybe rook e2 is our next move. This is one of those positions where the rooks are definitely better than the bishop and knight. For now, at least. Because you can see these guys are having a hard time finding good squares for themselves. But if I let them get along too much, they're going to do well. He definitely scaled to me. He's got a lot of potential. We'll just say that. This 1500 is not doing too bad either. Although I guess I did sacrifice for no good reason, just for fun, huh? So this is an interesting move. Does queen check here work? King takes, rook takes. We'll just play rook takes here. Again, I don't think that the trades here are bad for me. Let's go ahead and play queen to e4 here. Just threatening the knight here. Just a simple threat. For the longest time. Okay, knight back to c2 is what we expected. At least it's what I expected. Let's just go and play rook to e7 here, overprotecting the pawn. Bye to me tonight. They might check here. I'll just go king h7. Maybe g5 is going to be in the future here. Let's see what happens. Thank you for the follow. Oh, for sharing the live. Oh, and does he just blunder here? I believe so. g5 here. The bishop gets trapped here. Yeah, g5 gets played here. Funny, there's a tactic here with bishop c7. Okay, so they play it like that. I guess we'll just take. And then we're going to force the queen trade here. With queen to e1 check. The endgame should be easily winning with the rook versus the knight. So, I mean, I guess they can not trade here. But definitely doesn't look the best for him. Here we go. Queen e1 check. Rook takes check. And we're going to try to win these pawns over here. Because these pawns are vulnerable because these guys are unprotected. We also have rook g2 check over here. I guess knight H5 or knight e2 was probably a better move here. King here, king here. Okay, let's keep trying to make progress here. Actually, yeah, no, we'll go king h7 here. Very long. Bishop takes c7, then I take the knight. Yes, he could take in the pawn. Do not take with the rook there, because at the end, queen to d8 check would have won the rook there. Ah, look at our tricky opponent here, guys. Rook takes g4. Knight check here. Forks me. This forking guy. This forking guy. Let's go ahead and play king g6 here. Now threatening. We're going to expect knight check here. And the reason why we walk into the check is because we're trying to get our king closer and closer. So is it king f6 now? And then now king to e5. Again, all we're doing is bringing our king in closer and closer here. We just got to make sure we don't fall for the tricks. King over here. Now the pawn's lost. No more checks, and our king is getting closer to the pawns. When we win one of these, or both of these pawns are probably going to fall pretty soon here. When these pawns fall, it's going to be giving me 2 passed pawns. Rook takes g4, rook takes h4. I have f5 and h5 here. He sacrificed the knight! Rook takes on g7 there, and that is GG game. Oh, look, someone to block. Someone wants to give $10,000 or $6,000 away. Block. Get out of my chat. Spam and, what are they called? Con artists. There you go. Get out of here. Get out of here. We don't want the con artists in here. Here we go. On to the next game. I forgot we were playing the Stafford Gambit here. Oh, no, we're not doing too bad here. Oh, look, there's a 500 in first place. That's won 10 out of 10 games. And, oh, look, how is this not a robot name? I'm a beginner to this. Okay, cool guy. 700, 1,000. Dude, look at how many games they've won. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Knight takes c6. We're playing against Japan. d3 here. Remember, defends the e4 pawn. Bishop c5, bishop to e2. This is the line that I like to use. Here, this is a free tempo for my main line. Pawn to c3. We don't want bot scamming us. This is true. It's crazy. There's like always these women online that are telling me that they just found me and that they want to hang out and talk. I mean, I trust them, right? Why would these beautiful girls not have anybody to talk to? Why would they? I'm going to go and play bishop e3, knight to d2. A lot of times in this line, guys, I just like to castle queen side. Let's go knight to d2 here, or queen c2. We'll go knight to d2 here. I would have preferred d4, but pawn takes here. I'm okay with that. Don't threaten me with a good time. Now I actually will castle kingside. Because this time I have the open file here. And with them castling kingside, the attack won't be as strong. d4 still a good move here. And here, e5. Don't take here. Messes up the pawn structure. e5 here. Oh, no. I did kind of make a bad move there because knight to d5, huh? Rook to g3, I think, was the only good way to defend this pawn. Pawn takes over here. Look at my beautiful pawn structure. There for you. Bishop g4, that's a-okay. We just play rook to g3 here. Looks like our opponent is just looking to make trades here, which they have to be very careful. They might just be making lots of weaknesses for themselves. Pawn takes here. Down in Africa. Knight to e4 here. Ugh. Actually, this is not going well for me. We're just trading down to an even endgame. But I don't see anything better to do in this position. Let's go rook f3 and double the rooks here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, we're up a pawn. So trades are good for me. What am I thinking? Toto, you got it. I hate this song. But it always jumps onto my playlist. Natural selection. You remember that. Remember that. Natural selections. I was preparing for a big tournament. I want advice. Yes, play good chess. Advice given. I don't know what to say, man. You have to practice, man. There's nothing else you could do. There's nothing better to do than practice your chess, man. So I go queen f1 here. Queen f2 here. Queen f1. g3. The knight goes to h3. Checks here. What? It would have been nice to try to get the other rook over here, but it's just not looking good for it. Give them your social. There you go. Yeah. Oh, man. This person's so interested in me. They want to know my my social. They want to know my dog's name, what elementary I went to. They're just so nice. Nobody ever asked me these really nice questions, man. Why is it used to neutralize the Ruy Lopez? Because some players are better than you tactically or more aggressive. So the way we deal with that is by trading off pieces to make the game a little bit more equal. Rook E1, since knight E2 is being threatened here. And so rook E1 is going to go ahead and get the last piece and make the trade. Great advice. Guys, do not be telling people your social and your dog and your mother's maiden name. Those are called security questions. They're going to try and scam you. Okay, here. What is the threat? I mean, I guess they just got a check here. The knight's a little unprotected here. Maybe just knight C4 here. There's no threats right now, right? Knight C4. And our knight's going to look beautiful here on E5. Let's see here. Rook takes in check. And then probably just H3 here. Or is it G3? I think it's G3 here just because I don't want the knight to come back to F4. Typically it would be the other one though. Is knight D6 a good move? It doesn't look bad. Knight D6 comes with the queen E8 check and also attacking an unprotected pawn. I assumed he was going to do this, but doesn't he just lose a pawn now though? Knight takes here. Knight A5, probably going to be played next to attack these pawns. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nice move there. I can't stop this, so we're going to play knight to A5. And then knight takes on C6. Oh, interesting. We want to keep these pawns together. And so after this move, this is perfect. Because now, these guys are still connected here. The knight check is there. Knight E5 is a nice move. King to D1. Let's go ahead and play King F1 here, and we're going to try to run our king over here. These guys right here are going to be the pawns I'm going to try to win with. And obviously, watch out for forks. Guys, someone tell me the rule with the forks. Is it bring your king to the opposite color or the same color as the knight? Is that the rule? Thank you so much for the follow, Otoko. I have down, bro. Here we go. King over here. And we're going to try to push these pawns forward. Knight E5 check is a great move here. Perfect. Let's go knight to E5. From a business trip. Okay, king over here. If they trade off... Oh, I was going to say, if they trade off the knights here, guys, this is a very easy win. I'm very surprised that a human would do this. All we're going to do now is stop all the pawn moves over here. So we're going to take... Or do we take right away? G5. Pawn takes, eh? Yeah, we'll just keep it simple. Pawn takes here. Pawn takes here. H4 is typically the move here. So they've lost we're fighting for, what are they called? Tempo squares, right? And after A4 here... Oh, wait, A4 would be back as King B3. So here we're just playing the King to C2. A4, A3... Now the king has to run back, and now my king runs forward, and it's 2 past pawns. Even if this king makes it over here, guys, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and body check him as much as I can. But even if the king got over here, these pawns would win a lot faster. We stop that square, so the king has to go back, then D5, king up. Yeah, it's crazy that they would trade down to this endgame. I thought an 1800 would play this a bit better for the endgame. But everyone is good at different parts of the game. D6, D7... And then we'll make a queen. Let's see who's going to queen first, guys. Let's see who can queen first. Queen. I guess I can. Check. And then we'll just win some free pawns. Check. Queen over here. And as long as we get... a pawn, I mean, yeah, I'll just go ahead and just make another free queen. Let's play queen here check first so I don't have to worry about him running over here at all. Okay. Here would make it easy, but they still have king to B1 here. The reason why it's easy is because he queens in check. So, but again, they have king B1. So now it's check and then no hands checkmate. No hands checkmate. Oh, how did he do that? That's impossible. That's impossible. Let's see. Is there time for any more games? Yeah, we have time for like 1 or 2 more games. Why would they? Hey, how's it going? What's the best way to learn the chess book? Am I supposed to place any position board? When you're reading a chess book, the way that I used to do it as a kid, I would just have my chess board with me, and I'd read the book, and I'd move it on the board. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. You'll have some of the best chess coaches you will ever have by reading a chess book, guys. These are learned individuals. Whew. Let me see here. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. OYC. Otoko, Scary, thank you for the follows. Let's see. No hands checkmate. It can't be done. I did it, guys. I did it. There's a huge chat delay. Oh, man, sorry. I am sorry about that. All right, let's go on for our next game. I think I'll play the Stafford. Here. Thank you for the follow, Julia. Thank you for the gift over there, Robbie. And weird little things there. Okay, we got the white side. Let's go ahead and defend against Stafford. Knight takes e5 would be good, right? Knight takes here. D takes c6. Remember, d3 here to defend on e4. Bishop c5. Bishop to e2. Here, I think this is wrong. We can just annex or take more space here with e5. d4 here. Bishop to d3. Perfect. Now they didn't get any compensation here. I guess they're just hoping to outplay us. Well, good luck, my friend. I don't, no, I don't usually do those. Ah, c5 is actually a really good move here. Dang it. When you're on a golden sea, you don't need no man. a5's weak. I might lose the pawn, but that's okay. Bishop c3. Ooh, I have a nice trap here, though. I have a nice trap. I can just play queen e2 here just to defend, eh? The trap here would be to play castles, and then bishop takes h7 check and then trade off. But let's play queen e2 here just to defend. I think that's okay. We have really good attacking chance with our double bishops. Bishop c2. Bishop c4. Let's try bishop c4 here. It does give him tempos for this, but I also didn't like b6 here. Oh, perfect. Let's just castle here. No need to be in a rush. If I take here right away, guys, then the knight goes to e6/f4. Okay, don't threaten me with a good time. Let's make some trades here. Rook to d1. Knight to d2. Perfect. I'm going to assume they're going to play knight to d5 here. I play bishop d5 for a quick tempo. I don't want to lose that guy. Attacking the free pawn. Knight e4 or c4. Which one is better? Knight e4 looks good. Threatening like knight c5 ideas. b7 is the target of the pawn. f4. We're just in a very good endgame here. Remember me. I remember nothing. Let's play b3 here real quick. You say? Why do I want to play b3? Because it stops knight c4 and a4 to attack my pawn? That's good advice. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Aaron, Mr. King. Great. I was not really a premier chess location. However, Hickory did stop by here. Yeah, did you know I actually went to college over there in Iowa, Cedar Falls. I got my bachelor's there at University of Northern Iowa. Knight takes here. Knight takes threat right there. Knight takes everywhere. Pawn to f4 again. We're just making this a very nice endgame here. Has Hikaru used the line no hands checkmate? Man, I thought I was original. I thought I was the guy. Let's play pawn f4 here. You don't want to trade a good pawn for a bad pawn. And then here, a4, a5. Kick this knight away. That's the game plan. Yeah. I definitely am not going back to Iowa. I enjoyed the experience, but I'm quite okay to not go back. Let's go knight to e4. Knight to d6 is going to be good for us. If I played the rook over here to c1, then they probably just double the rooks here. Again, a5s are a threat. Okay, knight to d6. Actually, we'll play rook to c1 here. The trade-off here will be good for us. Beneath the milky twilight, lead me. Let's go knight to d6 here. The knight is very good there. Thank you so much for the follow, Prime, and thank you for sharing the line, Ishmael. Here we go. Rook takes here. Maybe knight to d5 is going to get played. And then we'll just play g3. Perfect g3. Look at my beautiful pawn structure, guys. I'm so proud of it. So proud of this pawn structure. Knight b4 is a move. I think we're just winning the pawn now, right? We have to be careful. No, we don't have to be. Oh, king f2 would have been a great move for check there. Let's add this check in real quick. I could play rook here to win the pawn, but then the rook gets active here. And so let's just play our king f2, f2 here. I've only got one weakness here that I have to worry about. King F3, King E4, King D5. Perfect. King E3. Our king's going to find a great square in the center. And then, whenever I'm confident in this, King E4. Perfect. I'll build up my position as much as possible. For instance, H3, G4, F5. And then when I feel as comfortable as possible, then I'll go ahead and make the other move. So H3. Our opponent's not doing anything. So again, build up your position as much as you can, and then you try to do the final breakthrough. Knight takes B7 is already a move here. No, Rook takes, and then I lose the pawn there. Rook E8. Let's play G4 here. I'm not sure what they're up to. Pawn takes over here. Funny enough, F6 doesn't work here because the knight check here and takes. Oh, you know what? Knight check here is still very... knight check here... knight here is actually really strong because this is leading to checkmating ideas now, guys. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, I just didn't want to go to B8 earlier because although I would win the pawn, the rook gets to C7 and the rook would be able to create counterplay here. So knight check here, and then it's just checkmating now. Check. Oh, is it check? Yeah, it's checkmating on F8. Funny enough, I have to check here first, right? G5 check. Oh, is G5 just checkmate in one? Oh, wow, that's cool. I think I could also do this checkmate. Rook check, king back. Rook check, king back. Rook check. No, I guess it doesn't work. So I just have to play this checkmate. Lame. Awesome, awesome. Hikaru borrows everyone's catchphrases. He does it well, though. Oh, no way. Did he really? Does he really say no hands checkmate? That's crazy. They called me the Timu Nakamura, which, whatever. All right, next game. Do we have time for one more game? It's 5 minutes left, so I'm not going to do that, guys. I'm going to go ahead and jump into a public arena. Hope you guys enjoyed the Stafford Gambit. That was actually pretty fun. I got to learn the lines a little bit more because I will say I do not feel the most comfortable playing that line. So let's go ahead. I'll go ahead and do some puzzle battles real quick, and then we'll jump into a 3-minute arena. I'm going to just check to make sure that there's one right there. Say my name, Jesse. Say my name. It's Jesse James. You're damn right it is. Here we go. 3-minute arena starts in 10 minutes, so that means we can get maybe 2 or 3 puzzle battles before then. Easy stream. Easy stream. Do a Stafford Gambit, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, Chess88. I just did a full hour of it, bro. But don't worry, this gets posted so you can watch it later. Oh, man. I like this new nickname. You will win, Mr. Library. Western Family Hikaru. What? I guess I am in the South, technically. So, did I already say thank you to Virgin MJ for the follow? If I didn't, there you go. I think that's Arabic, as someone told me yesterday, so thank you for that. Ooh, let's play the 2300 in a tactical battle. Back rank, check, and mate. Here we go. Checkmate 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Checkmate in 1, then you're done. Checkmate on D8, back rank. Checkmate on A1. Back rank, checkmate yet again. Checkmate again. Queen E1. Mighty Queen, checkmate. Rook takes G7, checkmate. Queen takes G2, checkmate. Excuse me. Rook over here is rolling rook's checkmate pattern. Queen to D8. This is called Morphy's mate. This one right here is check and then takes. We win the queen, and then pass pawns must be pushed. This one right here, queen takes on E6 and F7 will probably be a checkmate. Unprotected rook, so just fork them. This one right here, back rank checkmate. The queen acts like a knight, a pawn there, so it's just back rank. Queen F2 check, queen F1 check, and then mate. Let's see, he missed this one. What is this one? F6 here, I think, is the move, right? Okay, I was like, how is it not the move? But the other guy missed it. So here's just a back rank checkmate. Remember, the tactics have gone a lot harder these days, guys. This is just a pin in the win. That's just a free queen. What's this one? Queen takes F7, check, check, winning a rook. That's just a free rook. This one right here, unprotected rook, so it's check and then takes. This one over here, unprotected knight, so it's check and then takes. Okay. This one right here, knight to D2 for a forkaroonie, attacking the queen and the rook there. Unprotected bishop, so it's check and takes. And then here we just castle for kingside safety. Here, knight to D2, forking the bishop and the rook there, so they have to give up the exchange. What is this one? What is this one? Someone tell me. It's knight to B4 here, because I threatened C2 check, and if they take, I can take the queen, you say? Thank you. What's this one right here, guys? Oh gosh, what is this one? Rook takes c8's wrong. Oh no, rook takes is okay because knight check there. Unprotected knight, so it's just check and takes, you say? No, it's not. It's not. Do I add a check in here or something? I thought this was unprotected knight, but the queen came back to defend. Let's go and play rook check. Okay, yeah, I did not know that one. Queen takes check here. How could that be wrong? Queen takes free rook there. How could that be wrong? Queen to e4 check. How could that be wrong? Okay, queen to e2 check now. Oh, God, losing my queen. No, that's not the right move, Jesse. It's queen a4 check, winning the freaking knight. And then knight just takes here, right? Yeah, it's nothing better. Rook takes f4. Looks like the right move. And then we just play knight takes. We just want a free piece there. We're about to beat the third, this guy right here. Queen takes on f7 and then mate here on g8. We won. We beat the 2300. 96 check here, I think, is the right move. Okay. Then this one right here, not checkmate. We have to remove one of the defenders? Oh, is it just bishop e7 here? The idea is to kick the... Oh, no. Maybe it's bishop h6 there. Yeah, it was bishop h6 there. Dang it. Back ring check with queen c8. That looks correct to me. Why is this wrong? Oh, yes. Yeah, it's definitely queen c8 check. I guess they were just testing us. Check, and then mate. There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Iowa State had fairly active chess club when I attended years ago. Yeah, I actually only got to visit Iowa State once. It was a lot of fun. Oh, my gosh. Talk about... college life, all the bars just lined up there. It was insane. It was a fun experience. We only went there a few times. It's only a few hours away, or maybe like an hour, but you know, we had so much to do over there. How's it going? How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the gift, Robbie. Thank you for the follow, Declan, Vin, and Declan again. 2 Declans just followed. All right, how's it going over there? How's it going? One punch. How's it going? All right, let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and jump over to... oh, no. I want to do one more, and then we'll jump into the main arena. And again, at this point, if you do have openings you want me to play, just let me know, and I'll do my best to play them for you. We will try our best. Good morning, Michael Cook. Good morning. Thank you for the follow, Michael, over there, too. No, this is the first time anyone's ever told me that I look like Nakamura. Thank you for letting me know, though. Queen takes f7, then checkmate over here. d1 check. h1 checkmates. Queen over to e1 checkmates. Queen takes on f7 checkmates. g2 is a deadly kiss checkmate. Deadly kiss checkmate. f2 check and then mate on back rank. d6 checkmates. What's this one? Rook g2? Rook g6 check? Does it matter here? Rook c1 check? Oh, because the bishop. Wait, what? What's the difference here? Rook g6 and rook c1. I'm going to go ahead and just play rook c1 check. I don't know the difference, though. Here's check and then mate. Queen check and then mate. This one over here, suffocation checkmate on f7. Bishop takes on e6 check will lead to a mate. And then here, just a free bishop. Let's take. Check here. Black to move. Free rook. We always try to capture first when you're in check. Bishop takes. Free queen. Don't threaten me with a good time. What's this one? Just forking him? This forking guy? I guess 95. And then, yeah, just a free bishop there. Unprotected rook. Check. It's not that it's unprotected, but it's already attacked. Oh, I took the wrong way there. Interesting. Queen e4 check to attack on c2, I'm pretty sure. So it's check and then takes. Check there, bishop d7 there. I think this is okay. King takes is okay, right? Because I don't think there's any good discoveries here. Knight takes e5 check. That's a good question. Because of this check, do I take? They have bishop f4 check. So maybe king c8 or king e8. I think we just play king e8 here. Yeah, we have to be careful with that discovery check. Knight takes d4. I mean, I definitely want to pin here, but what's the idea? Talk to me. Tell me your secrets. Bishop takes f7 check, knight check, and then knight takes. We won, guys. We are wieners. g6 here. The idea is to kick the queen away for the defense. f6 here just leads to a fork-a-rooney. Is it queen takes here okay? Okay. 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 Unprotected rook. Check. Queen g6. That doesn't work. So it's just knight h5 here. And then we just take the rook. Okay. Pawn takes there. Rook behind the queen will be good. Bishop c5 check here. I think it's bishop c5 check and unprotected rook there. Knight check here. Or knight check here to win the rook. Because if knight check here, we stop this guy. I think it's knight check here, unfortunately. Nope, okay. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Bishop takes f2 check, wins the queen. Oh, it wasn't winning the queen. I mean, it does win the queen. The rook cannot take, so the knight will take the queen after queen takes next. Huh. I wonder what was the right answer there, then. Let's see here. That mug is horrifying. I'm ready for Halloween, guys. Coffee. Water. Art the Clown. I'm excited for the last installment this year. Art goes to space. Let's see here. Thank you for the follow, Michael. My processing speed is amazing. White, London, and Black Carol. I just want to say, I loathe you. You play the London and you play the Carol. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you. I'm just saying. You are such a solid player. It's upsetting. Thank you for sharing the live over there, Juan. Thank you for the gifts over there, Mies. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're having a good time. Final dump of coffee, guys. Final dump of coffee. Easy stream. Awesome, awesome. I've only had 5 cups today. Just kidding, guys. That would be unhealthy. I think I was drinking 3 cups. Or, I think it was like 3 cups a day. So I kicked it back to 2. And sometimes I just drink 1, too. Akeem owns you and is gonna poon you. Uh-oh. Looks like Leon doesn't have any friends, guys. Everyone be nice to Leon. He needs friends. Let's talk. Let's try to see what's wrong with this guy. I'm just kidding. We don't care about you. Okay, thank you. Hey, how's it going, Maze? And you need to take the rook on a1. Actually, yeah, no, that's actually a good point. Whenever you miss them, guys, take a look and see what the right answers are. Let's see. What was this one? I know it was queen check here, but what was wrong with taking back with the queen here? Oh, the pawn goes to c7 here, guys. So, I mean, the pawn goes to c7? Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Next one up. What's this one? Yeah, this one was hard to calculate, too. Bishop c5 check. So it was knight e5 check here? I just didn't see the follow-up here. What happens next now, though? I don't even know what the weakness is. Hint. There's a knight move here? Do I just play knight to g4? Dude, who's figuring that out? What the heck is that? Knight check here and then knight takes. Dude, that's an insane puzzle. That's insane. All right, on to the next one. Let's see our last one here. Yeah, this one, I was actually pretty... I mean, like I said, I'm pretty sure bishop takes f2. I guess we're just losing too much material. You know what? We could just play rook takes on a1 here, and then bishop takes f2. The only difference here is that we're kind of down like a rook here. Well, thank you so much for that. And thank you for the follow, Boone. Much appreciation. All right, guys, let's go ahead and play some games over at the tournaments. And thank you for the follow, kid. And, okay, so I already got a request for the London system and also the Carol Can't. Let's go ahead and jump into the 3-minute arena. Oh, it already started. Here we go. Hello, hello. King David opening should be really bad. And whatever, King E2. Oh, okay. They call that the Bong Cloud, which I don't really understand why. Leon, I don't mind you making fun of me, but please be nice to other people or I will have to boot you, okay? You can be mean to me as much as you want to, but don't make fun of other people, okay? Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, that was a crazy tactic. Hey, what's going on, Sir Adam? Let's go ahead and join into the tournament. Remember, we're going to be playing the London system, and then we're going to be playing the Carol Can't. Remember, I do need a d4 opening. I don't know why. Apparently, it's bad to lose to Akeem, I guess. I guess he's making fun of Akeem. I don't know why he wants to make fun of Akeem. I think Akeem's a good player. Here we go, d4. We're going to go ahead and do our London system, guys. Bishop to f4. And then here, this is already wrong, guys. You should be playing your pawn, not the c5 in these lines. Here we go, pawn to e3. Hey, how's it going, chess mass? And, okay, in this line, you're supposed to play the pawn to c4 here. With that being said, let's just go ahead and play pawn to c3. Bishop to d3, and we'll trade off this bishop. The reason why you were supposed to play c4, guys, is when this bishop comes out, queen b3 will put pressure on the b7 pawn. You're so fine, you put my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Don't you understand? Oh, I missed that it was even my move. We're going to play bishop to g3 here. Okay, knight to d2 here. Pawn takes over here. And then maybe knight to h4 here to hunt down this bishop. Perfect. Let's hunt down this bishop. Knight to h4. Knight takes on f5. One of the cool things here is they can't take back with their h-pawn here. Whoa. Let's do g4 here. I don't mind winning this bishop, but taking here would actually help them control the center. So we're going to go ahead and play knight takes. And now, again, they can't take back this way. Their pawn structure is messed up. Let's go to play queen c2 here. That seems correct. And then we can go ahead and castle queenside. Did I not play the line correct? I'm not really a big London player. I like this f4 move, guys. f4 is really nice. Notice how it's going to make this pawn backwards here. And we'll probably play knight to f3 here next. And e5 is really good. Bishop to d3. This pawn structure is really nice. g5 here. But I get up again. You ain't ever gonna keep me. Let's go to castle real quick. Kingside safety is important. Bishop to d3 here. Or g5 first. I'm going to go and play bishop to d3. This is a really nice position, guys. I have control over all the important squares. If given the opportunity, I'll play g5 here next. If they play g5, I'll just play the... oh, perfect. I can play pawn to g5 here now. So now they can't even play h6 here. Or else I'll... yeah, this is... yeah, I'll just take on g6 or take on h6. This is a backwards pawn, guys. We're going to play rook to h3. And simple chess, we're going to double the rooks here. There's no good way to defend the pawn here on h7. Strategically lost. I get no doubt. But I get up. We're threatening bishop takes g6 here, guys, because the rook will not be defended enough. The knight can be improved to e5. And if they ever do take, well, pawn takes back toward the center is just going to be good for us. Ah, nice move here. Knight here to defend. Or maybe the knight's going to f5 here. Let's play g4 here. Let's play g4 here. Just over protecting so knight f5 cannot get played. And now we have knight f3. Maybe knight will go to e5. You know what? I'll play king b1 here. We could play on all over the board. Ah, that's kind of a good move there. Dang it. Let's play king b1, c4, bishop back, and then I'll play king a1 and maybe b3 here. We want to keep things open for winning on both sides of the board. Oh, did I just miss we could take the pawn there on h7? I guess I did. So since I don't need to do anything over here, let's just go and take on h7 then. Rook takes h7, rook takes on h7 there. Beautiful position. Queen takes on g6. Don't threaten me with a good time. Free poon. Now g7 is bad. Oh my god. b4. Not a bad move. Let's play rook takes g6. Rook takes g7. And now queen takes on e6. Oh my guys. These pawns are dropping like flies. Kind of want to... oh, queen h7. Queen h6. Let's play queen h6 here. I get no doubt, but I get up again. You ain't ever gonna keep me down. We do have to be careful here. Queen b5 check. Let's see. Okay, king over here. Oh man, hope I don't get checkmated here, guys. Oh my gosh. There was a good threat. Like bishop a3 is just ridiculously strong by itself. Don't ask me why. Let's play f5 now. Oh man. Okay, queen takes on e6 check. I think they missed queen a4 check, which might have been winning for them. It might have been winning for them. Knight takes c4. I think I'm going to have to play. Oh my gosh, and I'm losing on time here too. This will happen sometimes whenever I'm playing the, what's it called? When I'm playing this London system. Sometimes things are just going so strategically well. King over. The knight's guarding here. I have bishop f3 check. Okay, knight takes b2. Let's try not to get flagged here. King over to e1. King can escape now. Queen takes c3 check. King to f2. No more good checks. This is still hanging here. Rook takes e7 ideas are now in play. All right, 9 seconds, guys. Let's keep it going. Rook takes here. It's still pinned. Queen d7 check. I can force the queen trade and probably at least get a draw here. Rook to d7 to take on d6 now. And, oh my gosh. Rook check here. Rook check here. I'll take over here. I'll play bishop b7. Oh, bishop over here. Bishop here. Bishop here. And then we'll just trade off. Or, you know what? Maybe let's go for the win. since he's playing like this. Oh gosh. Hopefully there's no stalemates here. Check and then mate. Oh my gosh. Anybody can join this arena, guys. Anybody can join. Oh my gosh, guys. I think I could have been checkmated. Yeah, they did miss checkmate. I do, dude. Yeah, exactly. They did miss checkmate. Oh my gosh. Stupid London system. You made me play it. I'm just kidding. All right, let's jump to the next one. Remember, guys, whenever I'm ending, just go ahead and throw me the new openings. Okay, Vienna I'm seeing. Remember, give me one for E4, give me one for D4. I like your cup. I know, I like it too. Remember, yeah, it's coffee, water, coffee, water. You have to look it up yourself, chess mass. I don't give it out. Ooh, the bird, Queen's Gambit. I do like that. I need one for D4, guys. I need black openings. Black openings, guys. I need black openings. Anybody tell me over here? No? Coolest mugs in chess. You darn tootin'. Oh, yes, the Carol can. But I need one against D4. I need one against D4. And I'm going to need more in the future. I need one against D4, guys. King's Indian defense. There you go. All right, on to the next one. I think someone had put, in case I do get another white, someone mentioned the Vienna, Queen's Gambit, Alekhine. I could do Alekhine again. Okay, let's see what we get. If it's Carol Cant. Okay, it's a Carol Cant. Here we go. C6, guys. D5 here. This is already not too good for them. Let's play Knight to H6 here. And then Bishop to G4. And then Pawn to E6 here. And basically, this is transposing into like a French line. Except it's a better French line because, well, the bishop's outside the pawn chain. We're already threatening to win a pawn here, but pawn takes D4. And then knight takes D4 here. Is this okay? Let's see what happens. Knight back to C6 here. Bishop to B5. I have queen to B6 here, check, and then pawn to A6. So everything's on tempo here. I'm just up a pawn. Earlier they couldn't take back, guys, because if they did, they'd have been... what would they be losing? A6 here. Let's just kick this B hop away. If they take... I would like to take back with the queen. The problem with that is I don't think they trade queens. We'll just do queen takes here. If they take, this is great. Okay, they sacrifice the queen. There we go, guys. Link, bro. Already, awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a very good game for us either way. I'm doing a chess tournament with the Spurs. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing a chess tournament with the Spurs. Or maybe is the Orlando Pirates, is that a foosball team? I don't know that kind of stuff. Oh, the bird. Okay, the bird. But did anybody else say a different opening? Oh, the Vienna. I'm supposed to play the Vienna, but the bird I think is third on the list. If you gift me, I'll throw you to the top of the list. Because that's how I work, guys. I'm all about the money. Oh, gosh, cancel. That's the wrong one. Let's go to the next one. Oh, a Dutch defense. Thank you. I needed another one for the D4. So, perfecto. Most unfortunate pre-move. It was for them. It was good for me. Let's see. Okay, B3 here. They're playing the Nimzo Larsen. So let's go and play knight to F6 here, G6 here. I'm just going to go in fianchetto against this line. This is not really a known opening, so I can't play a main line against it. We'll play D5 here, knight C6 and take the center. Pawn takes here, knight takes here, rook E8 to play E5. They typically go knight to D2 and then play pawn to C4 here. The way they did like here, I'm going to go and play A5, A4 here. The idea is just to try to harass this bishop. Pawn takes over here. And then pawn to A3 here, making this bishop a little bit weak. Bishop A6 is a decent move. And then maybe queen to D6 here next. If I can achieve E5, that'll help me out in this position. But most likely they'll either play knight to E5 or bishop to E5 here, which is okay. We're going to end up playing knight to E4 here pretty soon. Let's play E6 here real quick. E6 here is perfect. Knight to E4 next. We're going to have to allow the trade. In the ghetto. Knight C6 is a threat. Let's go ahead and play rook over to C8 here. A child needs a haven, or he's gonna be an Ingram someday. Take a look at you and me. We're too proud to see. Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns I can play the queen to b7. They can play bishop d4 here right away. The bishop's guarding the rook here, so I don't have to worry about 97 check here. In the ghetto. Let's go queen to b7 here real quick. I think I figured out a way to trade off this guy. I'll play queen to e7 here. Oh, knight to e4. Perfect. I get a free tempo off the queen. I can take this bishop. Bishop takes here. Perfect. Now I have the bishop pair for no good reason. Steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. Thank you for the follow there. Mama's boy. I like that name. Rook takes c8. Here our opponent's just going to try and trade off all the pieces, which is, it's up to them. Oh, never mind. They don't do that. Instead, they blunder bishop c3 for a nice skewer here. I was expecting rook c1 here. Great Chicago moan and another little baby child is born. Queen c7. This should lead to an easy endgame here. I have to trade off because this guy right here, a pass-poon. Pass-poons should be winning here. Thank you for the follow, Casey. Queen c1. a2 will fall without a fight. Thank you for the follow. Match. Check. Rook c2. Pawn falls, and the pawn is going to get across the board. Okay, what's the next opening, guys? Remember, we should be ending pretty soon here. This pawn is more important than this pawn because this pawn made a pass pawn. Remember, it makes a beep-beep. We like beep-beeps. Rook over to d2. The idea is just to push the pawn across the board. Knight c6 here. Pawn up, I guess. Pawn takes... the rook's guarding here too. But you know what? It's always nice to try and crush people's spirits. Pawn takes here. Notice they can play bishop takes d5 here. Because if I were to take, mind you, I'd still be winning. 97 check, and then they make a, and then they take the rook. With that being said, we'll just make a queen here. And we're threatening rook takes on f2 check, and then we'll be winning. The Dutch defense, if I play against d4, yes. I should be playing, what color should I be playing? Queen f, I should be playing white next, though. So Vienna, and then, yeah, I'm basically just playing Vienna here, right? Queen takes on f2 check. And then queen f5's checkmate. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Awesome, awesome. I like the name, Mr. Library. I know, that's a good one. I like that one. It makes me seem like I'm a learned man, even though I'm not. I'm not learned at all. All right, on to the next game. Let's see what we are playing. If they play black against... If I get black again, they play e4. Alekine's defense, I think, is the one that was recommended. Queen's Gambit, please. I assume you mean Queen's Gambit as white, right? So after Vienna, then we'll go Queen's Gambit. Here we go. e4. Let's see if we can get a Vienna here. e6. Sorry. Pawn to d4. Pawn takes d5. Pawn to c4 here. We're playing what's called the Monte Carlo, the isolated pawn, against the French defense. Why do I do this? I do this because, well, most of the French players do not like attacks, or they don't know the theory very well. So I like to go into this because I like to try and attack them. I mean, the French itself is a closed position here. Here we'll just castle. Pawn takes on e3. I said yes. You were wonderful. Here we actually get full compensation in this opening, guys. We'll play pawn takes d5 here. I'm not sure if they'll play knight takes here or not. Okay, so perfect. Knight to e5. And here you can see that the rook is already looking a little embarrassed here. Queen to d2 will be our next move, assuming they play knight to c6 here. It's late in the evening. Okay, queen to d2. Free tempo on the rook now. Let's see here. Probably rook to g3 will get played. Is the rook trapped there? Yeah, the rook is trapped on g3, guys. And the knight's defending the bishop here, so I think we just won the exchange for no good reason. Queen to f4. Perfect. Attacking the rook. Knight h5 loses. Knight takes here, queen takes, and even though they take the bishop here, the queen can take back here. How do you know all these openings and defenses so well? Well, you know, play chess every day for 19 years, and I think you'll be a lot better than you expect. Every day. But only do it for 6 to 8 hours per day, okay? And one of the things, I'm a chess coach too, so I learned these for a lot of my students. Rook takes d3, knight takes d3. I get bored in chess, guys. What can I say? So queen takes d4 is an idea. Queen takes there. Yeah, we'll just play queen takes g3 here. Knight takes d4 there. Yeah, sure, they could play there. Queen to f2, I believe, is the move. We're happy to make queen trades here. So I have to play queen takes on e5. Then I get to play the rook over here. Oh my god. They have to be very careful here, too. I think queen to d6 loses. Yeah, queen to d6 will lose to an amazingly great move. Do you have any online chess courses? I do. Queen to d6 loses, guys. It's white to move and win. Practice your tactics. Did you figure it out yet, guys? Rook to e8. Check. Billion. Knight takes e8. Only move unless you want to give up the queen. Queen takes on f7. Check. King over. And then you get a back rank checkmate. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Question. How can I be motivated to play chess every day? It's very simple. It's like loving somebody. And when you love something or someone, you want to spend time with them or hang out with them every day. It doesn't sound like you love chess since I have to convince you to love chess. All right, on to the next game, guys. Oh, I'll show you guys this one because I'm so dang humble. I want to show you this fun checkmating idea. Yes, all I do is teach and play chess all day, guys. I'm 17-year-old, and I have a 2100 Rapid. Can I get CM title in 20? I made a candidate master when I was 18. I started playing chess at 15, so yeah, I think you can. I think you can, buddy. It's going to take hard work. It's not going to be easy. But hey, anything worth having, there has to be a defender. There has to be someone stopping you. I only played like a 2250. I played terrible here. I had 2 misses. Queen to d2 was wrong. What the heck? Knight takes f7. Okay, I need to see this move. Knight takes f7, king takes. And then queen h5 check. What the heck is happening here? And then rook takes on f6 here? Is this the move? Whoa. Knowledge, bro. What the heck is happening? Bishop takes h7 check, king to f8, and then you win the queen here. Wow. Well, that's pretty freaking cool. Okay. Yeah, rook g3 was bad. He was just supposed to play rook takes d3 or even knight takes e5 here. Oh, this was wrong. I did look at knight takes c6, but I thought after knight takes on c6, they had rook takes d3. Oh, and then I have the exact same tactic as before, guys. Knight takes d5 for back rank checkmate. Again, they cannot take here because knight e7 check wins the queen. And if they take here on d5, then we get queen takes on f7 here. Wow. Yeah, I've been playing this gambit line in this, what's it called? The French for quite a while, so I like it. Knight takes d5. Oh, so let's go look at the main game. Queen takes g3. Winning the rook was not good. Queen takes d4. Queen f2, best move. Rook over here, and then here they blunder with queen to d6 with rook e8 check. Again, after knight takes on e8, unless they give up the queen. After knight takes, queen takes f7 check, king h8, queen check, and mate. How beautiful. Let's see, I was just white here, so I should be playing black, so I need to play the Alekine's defense. I think I need to play Alekine's defense here, right? Thank you for the follow, Andrew. Big 4. Yeah, no, I play a lot of chess. I play a lot of chess, guys. And I study chess. I actually like to study chess more than play it these days. Do you have to look at your review after the game? No, I don't usually. I don't really need to. I already know what it's going to say. All right, next game over here, guys. I already played the Carol Cant, and I'm not playing it again. I need new openings, guys. All right, here we go. E4. Knight to f6. Someone asked for Alekine's defense. You got it. And here, knight c3 is wrong, guys. We play knight to c3. Knight takes d5, or black already has equality. First, can you help? Queen takes d5. Queen f3 here with weird move. Let's go ahead and play queen to d8. Bishop c4 here to go ahead and checkmate on f7. e6 here. Bishop to e7 or bishop to d6? Let's play bishop to d6 here. The bishop's typically better on this diagonal. d4, castles. And either knight c6. Let's do knight c6. Knight takes d4 idea. They saw it. Pawn to e5 here. Okay. We're playing a learned player. Knight to e7, putting pressure on the pawn. Now we can play f5 and d4 here. f6. Knight to f5 is a good move next. We're going to hunt down this bishop. Why not? Why not? Knight takes here. H takes, I think, is best here. Let's see what happens. Ah, thank you so much for the gift. I'm your Huckleberry. Thank you, thank you. E4 here or E4? Let's play F5 here. I think F4 is probably their best move here. Yeah, thank you so much, I'm your Huckleberry. I really appreciate all the gifts you do give me. By the way, I'm a big fan of, what's it called? Oh gosh, what is that Western called? I watch it all the time. Tombstone. I'm a big fan of Tombstone, so I love your I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. I already played the London system, so we're not doing that one again. Do you usually This guy's being funny over here. We got a funny guy over here. He asked, do you usually play with yourself at the chess table? Famous quote by Magnus Carlsen. For his 10 tips in chess. Do you guys remember that one? Have you guys seen that one? It's hilarious. Poor Magnus. Knew it complete when I wore a younger man's coat. Let's go and play rook f6 here. Definitely looking at these kind of ideas. Da-di-da. You're going to have to look at this later on, Ali. I have too many other openings I want to play. Can you help me learn chess? Of course. Can you help me with money? Can you give me money? Pawn takes here is a move, and also pawn to e4. Ugh, I'm going to play e4 here, which I don't like. Either way, the knight gets access to e6 here. Not very happy with that. But we did get a pass pawn here, so whatevs. Queen e7 here, bishop c5 idea, knight d4 is going to come. Let's go and play king to g7 here. Good idea to jump out of this idea. Oh, they blundered here. Bishop just takes, and then bishop to c5 here. They're going to have to give up the rook now. Bishop takes d4. Man, they are playing like a robot, like crazy. c6. And then maybe rook to d8 or something. Rook to d8 here. I might just sacrifice here on e6, guys, because the bishop's so strong, and I don't know how to make progress, so. Let's go and play rook to d8 first here, covering. Pawn to g4 here. Crazy move. Wow, really crazy move. I guess we'll just take. Or rook takes here. Let's just play rook takes here. Because they want to play queen takes on e4. Now their king's going to be forever weak. I'm up an extra pawn here, so I'm not really worried about that. Wow, they did not take the free rook. That's insane. Let's go rook to d4 here. I'm sorry, rook to d6 here. I think their plan is to play bishop e6 now, which again, I could just play rook takes on e6. Although now that this is opened up, I'll just take I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to sacrifice the exchange. This is an easy enough endgame to win now. Man, that was a interesting game. Check. Rook takes here. And then rook takes here. I should be trying to win this one. This pawn is easier for us to get across the board. So let's go rook check here. Or rook over here. Rook over here stops the king from getting in closer. Pawn takes in check. Rook to d3. Have to be careful here because of how strong this guy is. H5 here, and then h4. King e7. Yeah, I think this is actually a good move. King up. Once my king gets in front of the pawn, now this is an easy win. Because they had king position. So just rook here, and then we'll win this pawn. Now we have all the passed pawns. We're going to bring the rook over to d3 here, guys, so that the king cannot bother us anymore. Rook to d6 here, and now we just push the pawns. Oh, I'm low on time here. I am low on time. But this should be an easy enough win here. Here we go. Let me drink the poison. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for... I have a lot of these hats. I like to wear them. Try to match as much as possible. Oh, you just saw that one? If you want to be good at chess, well, one of the good things you can do is sit down at the chessboard and play with yourself. Oh, okay. Pure comedy gold with that one, man. You know that got clipped so fast, bro, and they were not gonna erase that one. I wonder wonder if Magnus even asked for them to delete it. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Nicholas, Andre, I wanna. Thank you. All right, let's jump into our next game. We should be playing the white pieces. What was I supposed to play? A Queen's Gambit. A Queen's Gambit next here, guys. I need to see if I can collab with what's his name, because I don't know how to play Alien Gambit. What was I supposed to play? Queen's Gambit. So we're gonna go D4 and C4. Oh, actually, I think we're gonna be getting a Queen's Gambit. C6, not really. E4 here. We gotta take the center. Pawn to D5. Knight to C3. Weird pawn moves over here. Let's go E5 here, and we basically have transposed into a French defense, guys, or a Carol can't. C5 here, kicking this knight back. Knight to F3, pawn takes B6, then bishop to D3. That's the move that they're supposed to play here to undermine the center. Castles here. They're just trying to keep the position closed. We'll go ahead and trade here. King over to H1. A4 here in the future. Queen to D3, free tempo on the rook, and then knight to G5. Okay. Knight takes on E6 here. This is really fun. Because this person only wants to keep the position closed, guys, we're going to have fun and gambit over here. Yes, I said gambit. And give up a piece for 3 pawns. But the point is now the position's opened up, and they're going to have to defend this. Knight takes D5, pawn to F5. This is, I'm pretty sure when we put this into the computer, it'll give me that it's a, what's it called? It's a brilliant move. So this is pretty, this is a fun gambit line that I play in this kind of position. Again, these people like it closed, so they're going to try to keep it as a... Oh, no, did I get my queen trapped here? That's crazy. Okay, well, game's not over, guys. Let's go. Queen takes on H6. Let's see. There is no safe square, right? Queen F7, queen there. We'll just play queen takes on H6 here, and bishop takes here. Funny enough, we might not be doing as terrible as I think we might be. F6 with 2 beautiful passed pawns here. Maybe we'll be able to do something. Let's go F6 here. Bishop F8. Oh, okay, perfect. E6 now. Yeah, we're going to win at least 1 piece back here. Yes, this is actually not bad for us at all, guys. Rook takes on F6. Bishop takes. Okay, there. Not a bad move. Bishop G5 here. Huh. Double the rooks here. Maybe double the rooks is best move here. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Rook check here is actually, I think, winning the queen. Or this is a checkmate. Because if king takes, rook here is checkmate, guys. Wow. Oh, is this not just checkmate? All right, there you go. There you go. Wow, that was pretty cool. That was pretty good. That was pretty cool. Let's see if that was a brilliant move. Like, I didn't know it was already a brilliant move by me. My gambit, my legacy. The Polish opening. All right, let's see. Let's see how we did there. Like I said, losing the queen there wasn't too big of a deal there. I don't think it was. Yeah, we had a brilliant, which I'm pretty sure which was the knight takes on E6. It gives you a +2 advantage there, which is, you know, not bad for sacrificing a piece. The 3 pawns is already good enough. But F5 was a blunder here, and they saw it. Wow, look at that. It still gives us as an equal position. We got 2 pieces for it, and yeah, knight to D7 was wrong. These passed pawns just start a running here. E6 here. Knight takes because one of them was going to queen. And then here, I saw the mating idea and also the queen. So I was assuming they were going to take here on C3. But I thought they were going to bring this guy back. I mean, I'm still winning there either way, but still. Stick your tongue out for a gift. Oh my gosh. No. No, you don't tell me what to do. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Thank you for the follow, Nicholas and Kratos. Let's jump into our next game. We should be playing with the black side. I already played the Alakine. Am I supposed to be playing the... What was I supposed to play here next with black guys? I know I have King's Indian defense. Thank you for the follow, Kai. I don't think I told you that. But, okay. What are we supposed to play here? Polish opening for white. I believe. The Black Lion defense. Which is basically just playing a the Philidor's defense. What is the move order for the Lions defense? Because if I don't know it, I'm just gonna play like a regular Philidor. What's up, Clinton? How's it going, dude? Someone asked for the lion thing. If they're still here, thank you for the gift over there, T-Biz. He says play the mate jerk. Interesting. That's an interesting opening. How's it going, dude? Let's see here. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try that Philidor then, King's Indian, and the Polish if I get white. Next game. Let's keep it going. Maybe next game I can play. Oh, King's Gambit. Someone asked for King's Gambit before you. And French defense. Oh, no. Scandinavian was asked for next. Oh, gosh. Thank you for the follow. Chuck, Boss, Scrawny, Vlad, Cooper. I don't know how to play the Alien Gambit. I'm going to wait till I get my lesson with, what's his name? Witty Alien. I just needed to call on him. Oh, I was waiting for the game. I was like, why is it not starting? Apparently, got to push the next button up. All right, here we go. We got the black side. I already did the Alakine. I did the Carol-Cant. Let's see what they're going to play. If D4, it's King's Indian defense, then the Dutch, I believe. And then, oh, they played E3 here. We're going to treat this like a King's Indian because a lot of times when they play E3, they're going to play D4 later on. This is also known as the Collie system. So here we go. Bishop G7 here. Pawn to D5 here. Castles here. Bishop B3 is not a very good square for it. Let's play the knight to D7 and pawn to C5 here. B6. Interesting. Knight F1. They're using the sinus knight maneuver here. Let's go ahead and play bishop B7 here. Queen to C7. And E6 or E5 can get played here. Let's play E5 here and hit that center, guys. Oh, cool. Queen takes on E5. Yeah, that's what I do, man. I'm here to teach and play chess. Let's see here. Queen to E7 or C7? F4 is not a good move because this is a backwards pawn. Let's go ahead and play queen back to C7 here. Rook to E8. Rook is opposite of the pawn already. H5, H4. I like this idea already. D4 is also another nice move. Queen E7 I kind of like here because it comes with knight G4 and knight Queen H4. So let's do that. Let's do there. Knight G4, Queen H4. I'm just trying to make some weaknesses in this game. You know what? H5, H4, and knight to E4 is actually pretty good here too, though, huh? Whatever. We'll play knight to G4 first and then queen to H4 here. The eager gain. Interesting. I don't know that gambit. Oh, hey, Top Slug. Thank you so much for being a fan, man. Thanks for being a fan, man. Here I have knight takes on H2 right away because then queen H4 check. Or I can play queen H4 right away. But then they have knight to F1 there. So I think I'm supposed to play knight takes on H2 here. It's technically correct. Then I can play queen H4 here next move. Because again, they would have just played knight to F1 here, defending everything. I am a national cheese master. National cheese master. I'll teach you, bro. I'll teach you. Here we go. Queen to H4, knight to G4 here. We are a wiener. Can you play the daddy me enter declined? Interesting. Interesting. Logical. Logical. Let's go to play queen to H4 here. Defending the knight. Also attacking their knight. Let's see what happens here next. A queso master. A QM. That's definitely me. I love cheese. Thank you for the follow, Liz. Definitely just pawn takes back here. No need to make things crazy. Also, H takes here will be good because we have the open H file. So maybe later on I'll get the rook to H8. We'll see what happens. I'm feeling a little frisky today. Every day. Knight to G4. Perfect square. Perfect time to bring my knight back and also threaten queen to H2. Is queen H2 check here any good? It's okay. Bishop A6 check takes away this square. They have to bring the queen to F3. So I think we're winning at least a piece here. Because I have to play pawn to C4 here, right? So here we go. Queen check here. King has to go to F1. Bishop check here. Oh, you know what? I guess they could block with these pieces. Yeah, I guess that's going to be their answer. Knight to e5 here. Maybe a knight to d3 idea. I will not take right away. This is too juicy. Too juicy. Bone to d4. Good call there. Craziest openings. Yeah. You guys have the best ideas for openings, man. The best ideas for openings. Maybe just queen h4 here. No, I don't want to move this guy. Free. Rook e4 is kind of a move. It just gets ready to double up. The knight cannot take, or this is back rank checkmate. Yeah, I'm free. I'm just going to go ahead and play knight to e5 here, because I don't know what else I'm supposed to play. Knight e5 with the idea of rook e6, and then to f6 here. Yo, wings or ribs? Dude, you can't ask a Mexican that. That's being really mean. Who can make a decision between wings or ribs? I'm Mexican and I'm a Texan, bro. Them's fighting words. Rook here wins the bishop over here. I could also just take the knight here too, though. Should I just take on the knight? Yeah, let's just take the knight here. Why not? f7's defended by the knight here. Okay, bishop c4 here. They stop that. We go rook over to d8. Develop with the tret. Don't threaten me with a good time. Now we have knight takes c4 and bishop takes c4 idea. Knight takes here for a discovery. Winning the bishop over here. Probably. Yeah, this is winning. Knight takes here, attacking the queen, and knight takes d2 here. Notice that the rook will not be able to take back because of the pin there. So look at that. Knight check here. And then we'll just take here, I guess. Because I don't see a better move, unfortunately. Rook takes on e2. Remember, always take by making threats. Bishop check here. King to h2. Okay, king up. We're threatening checkmate in 1 now, and they missed it. Ba-ba-ba-bam. 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 I know. Yeah, if you were listening, Chubby, I mentioned it in my thought process. You have been playing chess all day, lost 100 rating, and I have a headache. I'm so sorry, dude. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Thank you for the follow. Bav, Q, Full, Ons. Oh, yes, the Italian. Someone did ask for the Italian. I should be playing white next. Oh, but I'm supposed to play the Polish opening next, guys. Supposed to play the Polish opening. Thank you for the follow. Zach M. Thank you for the gift there, Mies. So simple and instructive. I'm a simple and instructive guy. Simple and instructive. All right, guys. Oh, it's JoJo again. It's JoJo again. I have a feeling this time I'm just going to get crushed by him. Just going to get crushed. I think I'm just supposed to play a3 here or b5. I'll play b5 here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to play there. Let's go ahead and play bishop b2 here. Maybe I'm supposed to play bishop b2 first here. I think when you play the Polish, you're basically playing the d4 system, is the rule that I've kind of learned in it. Okay, d4 here. Then bishop to d3, knight to d2. Wow, they're not playing half as fast as last time. Pawn takes here. a3, stopping the knight to b4. Then we'll go knight to d2 here. That knight a5 is a real weird move. I guess they were looking at that kind of stuff. I'll play c4 here so they can't play it themselves. Bishop takes. Rook c8, I assume. Bishop to d3. And we have a decent position here. Let's just castle here. Knight to e5 will be a good move. And we'll have the light squares here. Oh, interesting. Know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em. You know what's better than 1 pawn in the center? 2. Look away. Know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. And here, this is really good because I've opened up my light square bishop. We're going to play queen e4 here real quick. This threatens checkmate. So they're going to have to make a weakness here, and they made their weakness. Let's go queen to g4 here. We're going to go attack on this king side, guys. Already, bishop takes g6 as an idea. Well, we might bring our bishop back over here to put pressure on the king side. Yeah, h5 gets played. We just play queen to g3. Again, bishop takes g6 is still one of the ideas. They played knight to f5 there. They want to play knight to f5 here. Let's just play simple here with rook to d1. Rook to d1 here, knight to f5. We will not take here. Oh, actually, we could play bishop takes there. That's actually, bishop takes is not a bad move there. Because they have to take back with the e-pawn. And then bishop c1 for the dark squares. Oof, yeah, they're not doing as well. Here we go, bishop c1, bishop g5, bishop h6. As you can see, the dark squares are very weak, and this bishop is misplaced. It's not on the king side at all. Wow, desperation here. Desperation here. Coming up for counting. Bishop g5 here. I like this this move because we're going to be able to bring our... okay, the rook can slide over here. It's a rooklet for us. Bishop here. Or knight to h4 first. Let's go bishop here. Maybe they play knight to d5 there. Let's go queen f4. If I get the queen here, it's game over, right? So the new move is knight to h4, knight takes on f5. And then we're going to have probably some checkmating ideas there. Knight to h4. Knight here. Rook takes, knight takes. Rook takes, rook takes. Does this work? Or maybe I should just double the rooks here. Knight h4, rook takes. Knight takes f5. Rook takes. Rook takes here. No, it doesn't work. Just double the rooks here. Keep it simple. Defend on d4. Again, if we can get this queen over to the h file, we should be just winning here. To get rid of this knight, I mean. Okay, queen to d5 here. Knight to h4. Get rid of this guy. Queen h6 should be winning. Also, we have ideas about sliding the rook over here too now. Knight takes here now. Removing this guy is a good idea for me. Let's go queen to g5. And the next threat will be rook to h3. Rook takes h5 idea. Oh, I love this song. I guess I don't know how, but they transferred me over to country music. So rook h3. Rook takes h5 check will be leading to checkmate. Little radio sings like a rolling soul. How do you get out of chess slump? Anyone? Win your chess games. All you gotta do is win, bro. Thank you so much for the gift over there, Mies again. He's giving me that cake. Thank you, Caleb. Or, I'm sorry, not thank you. Hey, Caleb. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I don't think there's a good way to stop rook takes h5, guys. Everything changes. Everything changes. I need to get better at using a proctor, and I don't really know how to use it. Hopefully when I want to hire someone full-time to help me out with social media, so hopefully when that happens, I'll get them to help me out with that too. But hiring somebody is expensive work. Thank you for sharing the live there, Sfax. I appreciate that. I see you. I see you. Ah, dude, he did. They did not want to get checkmated here, dude. I feel like I played Jojo a while. No, I guess not. I've only played them. This is the only 2 games I've ever played them. How much time do we have left? I guess 14 minutes or so. Yeah, 14 minutes. Okay. So we're playing black here next. I'm supposed to play what? No, I like to hire people I know. I like to hire people I know. Thank you for the follow, SLONG. I'm just going to call you Long. Aesthetics. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Italian. I'm supposed to play the Italian as white. King's Indian for black. Although I kind of already played King's Indian defense. So I'm going to go to the next one, which is the Dutch against d4. If I get... Okay, so... Easy stream. Easy stream. Oh, you could try to join. It's the 3-minute arena on the hour. They probably won't even have the link on there anymore. Thank you for the follow, Naz. Okay, so against e4, I'm playing what again? Not the Caro Cant. I already played that. I need one for e4. Oh, the Philidor. There you go. Philidor. Okay, I got it. I got it now, guys. I got it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Private Trader Box. Oh, heck yeah. Bring that country music on. But I am still alive. All right, e4. I'm playing the Philidor. So I go e5 here first. Disgusting. So I'll just play knight to d7, knight to f6 here next. Thank you so much for the gift. Highwayman, you know this one. But I am living still. Oh, no! Dude. I don't know how to play the Philidor. Queen to d5 and I'm losing. Knight to h6 here. There's no way to stop f7. Dang it. Whoever says move order doesn't matter. It matters. Bishop b4 check. Pawn to c3. Dang it, dang it, dang it. All right, let's go bishop b4 check. Pawn to c3. Then queen to e7. Crap. All right, we'll see if I can just try to beat him on time, I guess. It does. It's such a good song. Knight to f6 here. Queen takes b4 and knight takes on e4 here. We'll try to get as much compensation as we can. Knight takes on e4 here. I'm not giving up. Not yet. Queen takes b4 check here. Perfect. Knight c5 is an idea. I fly a starship. Cross the universe divide. Knight takes c3. Did we win back our material already? That's insane. Knight takes c3 here. Rest my spirit if I can. There's no way. No, look. I think he had like queen takes on e5 here, right? Simply be a single drop of rain. Oh my gosh, dude. No, you can't play knight h6 there, dude. If you play knight to h6... Okay, let's do a game review real quick. I'll do a little bit of teaching since apparently I'm a teacher. Since I'm a teacher. Yeah, I messed up the move order there. I've even played queen to d5 myself as white in some of these lines too. Maybe go Jim, bro. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to, but yeah, maybe. How do they name the openings, Jesse? There's a lot of different ways that they'll do it. They will name it after famous chess players. They usually will name it after cities. I know the dragon was named after because it looks like a dragon with the pawn structure. Those are the same people that are also naming the stars because it does. I mean, I don't know. You have to have a lot of imagination. A lot of imagination, bro. I have an English chess right now. What does auxiliary mean? Oh, gosh. Dude, I don't know. I got you, bro. I'm looking it up. Auxiliary. I got you, bro. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living in it. And in time. And no giving will you look away. I don't know the lyrics. But I know the melody. And that says good. What the heck? It didn't do it. I'm like lagging like crazy. Auxiliary. Definition. I got you, bro. Well, the boss won't seem to get me. Auxiliary means providing extra help, support, or backup in the secondary role. It describes a person, thing, or system. I'm an auxiliary. I'm an auxiliary. Okay, let's get back over there. Back over there. Okay. Is there any opening that I no name? Yeah, there's a no name opening. Literally the no name opening. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. E5, knight f3, d6. Let me flip it here. Knight to d7. This is book. I played. This is my second time playing it, guys. Pawn takes, pawn takes. That's usually not very good. Bishop e7's wrong. I'm supposed to play what? What am I supposed to play here? Just give me the moves, dude. Don't make it weird. Okay, here we go. We're supposed to play c6 here, which makes sense as it killed that queen to d5 idea. Knight g5. Now you just play knight to h6, which apparently is not very good. Huh. So what do you play here? These are the master games, and apparently this is what... Did I make a mistake already in the opening? E takes d4 is the move that most people play here. But I think in the Lions one, you don't play E takes d4, right? I don't know. I'll look it up later. Takes. Bishop e7 was apparently just losing. Maybe just bishop d6 is good enough here. I played bishop b7 to stop knight to g5, but unfortunately, whenever I played bishop b7 queen, the d5 exclam gets played, and so I did the check here. Someone mentioned to play knight to h6, but after bishop takes, you're a bit embarrassed here because you lost a piece here. I mean, the best move would be to castle here. That's not castling. Okay, can you just castle, bro? There we go. What the heck's going on with the computer? And then they just moved the bishop away. Obviously, I didn't want to do that. They probably won this trap so many times, so I play something else. Bishop b4 check. c3, queen e7. I had queen takes b4 here check, but I saw knight to f6 developing and attacking the pawn. And here they just played bad moves. Knight takes here check. It's still +3 here. Even in that final position, I don't think that's even losing. But I guess it was psychological at that point. Queen takes check here. Yeah, I was expecting them to play bishop to d2 here. So I'm waiting. The lag here is not being nice to me. To forget. Oh, cool. I'm glad you're enjoying watching me describing chess here. Come on, dude. Stop. Just give me the freaking moves. I'm trying to look at the top moves here, and it's taking forever. Freaking lag. Okay. Alright, whatever. I don't care at this point anymore. Never mind. Anyways, queen takes there. Knight c3, knight c5, queen e2. Knight takes here. Oh, this was winning here? I assume this won't tell me. It does say I'm up by 3. I mean, by a point. I thought queen takes e5 check would be good enough. I didn't know what to play here. And apparently I'm not going to know because the computer's just not working. Alright. And is there any time left to actually play games? What the heck is going on around here? Queen's pawn. Oh, that's probably why. Okay. Is there any time to play a game? Yeah, 5 minutes left where it's over. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. That's our time for today. If you're in San Antonio or you're a Scholastic player, we're doing a chess tournament with the San Antonio Spurs. So go ahead and check that one out. Also, this Sunday, I will have our podcast, our Chess and Conversation podcast with, who is it with this week? On Sunday at, I believe, 3 p.m. It's going to be Simon Plays Chess. Where's Simon? Where are you, Simon? Literally, I just hang out with people and play them chess and talk to them a bit. Yeah, here he is. So it's going to be the 23rd, and I think it's at 3 p.m. My time, CDT. He's over there in Canada, which is a real country, guys. Don't think it's not. It's a real country. And so, yeah. We're going to go ahead and do a podcast and play. I'm not sure if we'll play some 5-minute blitz or we'll play some 3-minute. And then he said he wanted me to review the games. Okay. Yeah, everything's just lagging here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and send you guys over to, on Twitch at least, I'm going to send you guys over to the one and only Witty Alien, my favorite chess content creator. There we go. Copy. And hope you guys have a nice Thursday. If you're interested in lessons or anything, just let me know. You can check out my link tree for private lessons and group lessons, okay? I'm also having a test. Do you remember the definition of auxiliary? Nope. Look it up yourself. I'm sorry I can't help you. All right, guys. I will see you later.